Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to see the very first question from the Leetcode contest today on the Saturday. So this is the minimum sensors to cover the grid, right? So we have given the some grid we have given. Let's suppose this is the grid we have given, and it is m cross n. Let's suppose for this case, we have given n is 5 and m is 5. Okay, like this we have given and k we have given. Okay. Now what is saying that we have to place this on the cell, right? And we have to find the distance from given k. It is saying that the distance between the cell is this one and this one is become max of this, right? Between this r1 minus r2 and c1 minus s2. Okay, you have to return the maximum sensors cover required to cover all the cells. Okay, so if you observe this problem is very important, right? Because this is very conceptual, right? As you know that what we have given here is we have to find the distance, and distance is between the max of r1 minus r2, right? And this is you have to take the modulus. Okay, not what do you call, anything is coming, we have to remove the minus thing, right? Absolute, you can say. Okay, like that. So it means the sensor is placed, let's suppose some grid is there, right? You know, this is our row and this is your column, right? So at some point, let's suppose this R and C, it will cover the cells whose both row and columns are at most k away, right? That we have to find. So the coverage area that we have to find is its length become what? The square of the length, and that is a 2k plus 1. Okay, because it is saying we have some distance from this cell that covers the cell where both row and column at most k distance away. Okay, let's suppose there are some for example, let's suppose for this example, okay, if I'll take some value, right? Let's suppose k equal to 1 and sensor is at 2 2. If I'll say I'll take like this grid, okay, in 5 times, if I'll divide it, okay, and we'll take like this. Let's suppose these are nothing but the dots. Okay, so this is also dot, we'll take has here, we'll take has here, take has here, this is dot. Okay, like that we will divide in the 5, let's suppose. So all the outer side will take like this. Okay, this is your has, this is your has, and we'll take this sensor here. Okay, let's suppose if k is equal to 1 and sensor is placed at where? At 2 2. For example, this is 2 and this is also 2, row and column. This is 1 2, this is 0 1 2 3 and 4, 0 1 2 3 and 4, like that we can say. Okay, so sensor is placed at here. Okay, s is nothing but a sensor. Okay, so and this is nothing but the cell, right? Cell cover, has a cell cover, and these are the cells. So if we will find the covered area, right? If you see the cover area is what? 1 2 3 1 2 3, right? How many? What is the cover area for these cells? Sensor area, right? 3 cross 3, correct? Means this is a square. 3 cross 3 is a square, means we are talking about this square, let's suppose. Can we say that? Okay, so it's very simple. What you need to do over here, just take the size 2 into k plus 1 and row n plus size minus 1 by divided by size. So you have the cell divisor and column divisor, right? You will just do row into column. Okay, and you will get the covered area. So if you're covering the area, right? So to cover the whole grid, right, along you are going to the row and column, right? So sensor covering, it will take 2k plus 1. Okay, either you are going along the row, right, that sensor covers, right? It will take what? Means both row 2 plus 1 2k plus 1 will take rows, and 2k plus 1 it will take what? Columns. Can we say that? Rows and columns, you can say. Okay, that is why we have to take the size. Okay, so whenever we need to divide by the grid, divide the grid into block size, right? So you have to take what? 2k plus 1 into 2k plus 1, right? Like this, 2k plus 1 and 2k plus 1, right? So whenever we need to divide the grid into block of size, right? We need to uh, we need to divide by this cell, right? And then we'll put a sensor per block. What you need to do, you will divide this, right? And then you will place one sensor per block. Understand, right? Whenever we have a grid, okay, and that grid we have to divide, right, into some what do you call uh, block, right? And we want to place the sensor there, right? Like that, you have to find the size. This is your size, okay? Whenever we talk about let's suppose number of sensor, right, along the rows, right? What we needed row needed row needed is n by 2k plus 1, right? 2k plus 1, this will become 2. If you find that 2, it will become n by 2k plus 1, right? Because the number of rows we need is n by 2k plus 1, because we have seen that, right? And then similarly for the column also, it will become like this. So if you want the total sensor, give me one second, let me click. Okay, so what you need to do, you just need to do answer, means row needed into column needed, false needed, just need to multiply, okay, and you will get it. I hope you understand. Means each cells that we have covered, let's suppose the example was given, right? N equal to 5 we have given, and m equal to 5 we have given, and k equal to 1 we have given. So in this case, if we have the sensors, right, to cover, so 2k plus 1, it will come 2, means 1 plus 1 is total 3. So 3 row 3 columns we got. Remember that I have shown you, right? Means we needed that. The grid has 5 row, right? And to cover 5 row, we need 3 blocks, right? To get the sensors. Means totally, if you say to get the cover the 5 row and 3 blocks, right? How many cells you need required? So you will say 5 by 3 equal to 2 cells. Two sensors we need to vertically, and two sensors horizontally, right? Means total 2 into 2, like 2 for row and 2 for column. 2 into 2 is total 4, and you will get the total 4, okay? If you see the example that we have given, okay, that's all we have in this video. Let's see in the next video.